Hey guys, Newtown Knives here. Just a little bit of an update. This is the Recluse, I'm calling it. Got orange and black Kydex with orange and blue micarta. I haven't cleaned the blade or anything like that. That's still all the tape residue. It's got a little less than high satin so far. And this is the Recluse, I'm calling it. Hard to get in the frame that I got, but this is how she looks like. Got lots left on the handle so you can choke back if you want to do some chopping, or you can get up nice and fine. What do I got here? What is that? 11.5-ish in that area. For overall, we got 5.5-inch blade. Yeah, nice knife. I'm thinking about putting it into production. This side's cleaned up a little better. Might make a few more of these because I'm liking them. Ooh. Just getting a little bit of rust, but not bad. But yeah, so that's that one. And made a mistake with this one. Tried to cover it up, didn't work. What I was doing was around the handle right here, or the I don't know, front of it, where you thumb push it off. This is what I would do. Is just warm it up with this thing instead of just sticking it back in my toaster oven that I got down here. Little oven. I just stick the Kydex in there. So I burnt it, and I tried to cover it up with spray paint, and tried to do like a camo pattern, like put a piece of paper over top with the pattern cut out of it and spray paint over top. That didn't work. It just bled all over the place and ran everywhere. So I'm not using a lighter anymore, that's for sure. And then the paint can, there's no compression left in it, no gas left in it, so I can still shake it and hear the paint. So I, as cheap as I am, poked a hole in it, try to get all the paint out, and there's still a little gas left. So I got paint everywhere, as you can see. So yeah, not using a lighter on Kydex anymore. I'm going to take the slow, steady method. Otherwise, this is still a good sheath. It just looks terrible. It fits really well. It's a lot better than the other one. So, it won't. I got a question. A little bit of a question for you guys. For this one, it's just a fold over sheet there with just the rivets on one side, and it's, you know, when the knife's in place because you can feel it and it's all good, but you can slide it a little forward more, and there's the tip of the knife right there. So I'm not sure if there's a way to glue that shut or anything like that. I do have a little hole up here for water to run through if you're cleaning it or anything like that, but got any tips or questions about gluing that, or if there's a way to salvage the orange Kydex? Beginner's mistake. I ordered this knife from, I think it came from Egypt or something like that, and it's a folding knife. I took the blade off. It's just a really cheap knife. It was $40 shipped to Canada, which is pretty good. But it came, this is camo bone, and it came just pinned. It wasn't even glued. So I'm starting to redo it my way. I'm gluing everything, So I just have the front two here to glue on, and this blade wasn't even sharp when I got it, so I sharpened it. It doesn't even hold an edge, and this thing is so terrible. It is. I'm not getting ripped off because it was more of a display knife, but I really like the design. I think this was 7 or 8 inches. There we go. Where are we here? There we go. You can't. There we go. Right there. It's almost 8 inches. Oh, that's a little more than 8 inches. 8-inch blade. So I'm getting used to the idea of large folding knives. So yeah, I'm gonna make my own blade for it. But yeah, this would make a nice folder. Nice two-hander. That's holding it together. Can't even get it in the frame. That's that. I'm not even sure if this is real Damascus. It might just be etched on there. Because it is just flimsy. You shouldn't be able to do that to a blade. It's supposed to have 56, 57 HRC hardness. But, yeah, right. Harry Dick. Got the idea from him for gun bluing. Get more light. You can see that little bit of blue on the blade. I can't really see it. But yeah, you notice it's not silver. Oh. There we go. You can see the blue on the blade there. So you notice it's not silver or anything like that. So I'm starting to learn how to blue my knives with the gun blue. It's pretty cool. This is my own personal knife. I'm keeping this one for me. NTK, Newtown Knives. This is my big game skinner. My personal big game skinner. That one's 100% done. Better back that up for this bad boy. Fashioned it after a World War II sword, kind of, sort of, with guard on it just on one side instead of both, kind of like a normal sword would be. Thin blade for width. It's only 1 inch. It's 1 1/8 inch wide. It's 1/8 thick, and it's 39. No way, I'm way off there. 24 1/4 long, a 19-inch blade. So it's really super light, nice one-hander, good palm swell. I'm liking this guard here. I'll do a little more work to it, but for tempering and I'm gonna have to do a little modification, make my own. I might even just have to torch it, and just with the propane or butane torch, just torch it that way to get temper lines on, temper colors on it, and I'll do charcoal foraging instead of my Devil's Forge propane, because this won't even fit in it. So I'll probably have to do it during summertime. It's winter over here in Canada. It's gonna be 39, minus 39 tomorrow, which is super cold, which is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go build a snow fort and sleep in it overnight. Just kidding, I'll die. But little Bowie style tip to it. That's pretty much it. I'll probably just do wood handles. Try to keep it authentic looking. Double pin it. No lanyard hole. But yeah. The only thing is, you can see that it's just a tinge bit off. That's from the New Jersey steel bearing. It's not the straightest, so I'm gonna have to straighten that. It's just a tinge bit off. I like my knife straight. This is gonna be a little bit long of an update. Starting to get into scrapping stuff. So I'm starting off with wires. I work construction, so all the extra electrical wires that I can get. These are all the small gauges. I didn't bother cutting those up. And here's 3 pounds of copper wire. This little baggie. So yeah, it's a nice little haul. It's a few bucks, but you get it where you can, I guess. Nice and shiny, #1 copper. That's that, and I think that's my entire update. Can't wait for summertime. Bring my metal detector back out, but it'll come in due time. Found out this is my first kayak sheath I ever made, and it's the biggest, bulkiest thing ever. This is my EDC that I usually carry around. Nicely fits in your hand. My paratrooper knife, but I just reheated the entire thing and just slipped the knife back in and repressed it. Still doesn't have the best retention, but if you take it out at an angle, you can't even take it out. You have to take it out straight because the curve of the blade catches the edge. You can't pull it up. You can't pull it down. You have to pull it straight out. Come on. There we go. Straight out. So that's the trick to it. That's pretty much it. Hope everybody had a good Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas here in Canada. Yeah, that's all I got to update. Thanks for watching Newtown Knives. Merry Christmas.